Captain in Washington?
Actually, it was captain my second year on there.
Second year on.
Yeah.
Is it still special to get it here?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Anytime. It's a sign of appreciation from your teammates, so that never gets old.
Trent, you had to deal with your own contract negotiations a couple of years with these guys. So when Bosa was going through this, did you have faith that it was going to get done, or was there any?
No, I never once questioned whether it would get done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, being that we got here today, with no, started to get worried about if it would be done enough. You know, done in enough time for him to play this weekend. But you know, obviously, we got that taken care of, so I'm super excited.
Were you in the locker room when you found out?
I was.
Yeah. Who was the first person to announce it in here?
Well, Pete showed me as soon as Adam dropped the tweet. So, yeah.
Did it go a little nuts in here?
Well, it was only 3 or 4 people in here at the time, but yeah, we were all pretty animated and excited to see our boy get paid like he should. You know.
Was he sort of hanging over the locker room a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be lying to say it wasn't, because I mean he's such a huge contributor to what we do as a defense and how we play. So you know, it's not like anybody else going down. You know, it's Defensive Player of the Year. You miss people like that. You know, I know it's the next man up league, but you know, a lot of that go out the window when you're talking about a player like that.
Kyle said he was preparing game plan wise to maybe not have Nick. Was that the mood in the locker room that maybe?
I don't know, because you know I don't do the game plans for defense. You know, I would think that as a coach you prepare for the worst and expect the best. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that started out during the week, but luckily they don't got to worry about that anymore.
Did you miss getting a rep against him a little bit in training camp? I know you guys like to pick each other's brain a little bit.
Yeah, I miss that part of it. I don't miss blocking them not one bit. You know, so I do miss the being able to pick each other's brain and just having him here. You know, him being in my corner, me being in his corner. You know, definitely miss him. He's as laid back and as monotone as he seems. He's a big part of this locker room, and a lot of people really follow him. And you know, we learn a lot from him as far as like how to treat your body, as far as like the dedication to eating right, sleeping right. You know, so he's one of those guys that you really need in the locker room.
This is such a strong team at every position group. Does that give you just one more little kind of kick for the start of the season, knowing that you're at full strength now as you open the season?
Yeah, I think Bosa is much more than just a little kick. He's like kicking out the back of the end zone type of kick. So, I mean, having him back we're all elated for that. I mean, couldn't be happier.
Trent, you talked about what it means. You see the ownership paying this kind of money to keep this very talented roster together. It took a little while this time, but I guess does this reinforce your feelings about ownership and the financial kind of commitment it's making?
Yeah, I think we all knew that. We all knew that the York family has always been, you know, the ownership group that will put their checkbook where their mouth is. They will, you know, they don't not scared to step out on the limb and make a guy the highest paid in history, or you know, they do that, especially for the players, you know, that it's worth it. I think Nick is obviously worth it. I think anybody in the NFL would have paid him anything he wanted, you know. So obviously it's a bigger contract. It takes a little bit more negotiating, so it took a little longer, but I mean the goal is the goal. We got him signed, you know, he'll be back in the locker room. The team can't wait to welcome him with open arms. Arms might have to be a little wider because he got bigger pockets now. But, you know, we definitely gonna welcome him back with open arms.
Trent, you mentioned how the way he takes care of himself, guys kind of learn from that, things like that. He's only 25. I mean, is there still upside with the Defensive Player of the Year? Like, can he still get better?
Yeah. I mean, you ask him, I guarantee you, he probably would say that what he did last year wasn't enough. I guarantee you, he'd say he left a few sacks out there on the field, and I guarantee you his main focus is to take everything off the plate and not leave a crumb. And you know, for us, we see what he do, and obviously he's Defensive Player of the Year, so it's not much to Nick pick about. But Nick, being the guy he is and being how he got this good, is not because he rests on his laurels, because he's always his worst critic, and he continues to care about getting better. And being that he's 25 only makes it scarier for guys.
Trent, as far as offense, you get Christian for an entire season, and just this skill position group, I was thinking